We are here at the Reedy Race of Champions 2016 in Huntington Beach. I'm Caitlin Ansari, this is Jason, and this is Allison. So what have you seen out there today?
Well, we just kind of started qualifying here today. We had practice yesterday. We worked a little recap there. And, so far here we got through the two-wheel drive portion of the open class. We had some really good finishes from some of our drivers. Cole Tollard took the TQ position there. He ran a really good run in the A qualifier. And then so far in the invitational class, there have been 3 heats there. Ryan Cavallari won the very first one. And then we had Cody Newmandahl winning the second one. And in the third race, we had Ryan Mayfield, and he started in the 9th position. He was last year's champion, and he worked his way up really quickly and then made a mistake at the end of the straightaway that kind of got his wing tucked underneath the shock, which might have been my fault because I cut out the wing. So anyway, I took one there. I told him, I said, hey, that was my fault, but he didn't actually blame it on me. He said, hey, I was the one that hit the straightaway. So anyway, he dropped back, and the race there at the end got really tight. And, it's just kind of unfortunate that he's going to have to use that one now probably as a drop for his finishes. But he understands, and he's been here before. And, Allison's been making some notes here along the way.
So Allison, what did you see from your side?
It's been interesting. What I noticed also, yesterday I was listening to people talk at the track, and some people come in and they get nervous and they're like, oh, I got to find my line, and I'm not sure the track's ready, my car's not ready, and all of a sudden, main start or qualifying starts, and they're like, okay, I got this. Let's just make it happen, and I'm ready to go for it. And it's kind of like they just really want to shake the nerves off, and then they really like to just get settled in pretty quickly. So that's nice to see that they can get over that hump, kind of, so to speak, and then they're ready to go. So. Cavallari started number 1 on the grid, so, he really took up that opportunity and made it happen for him. McBride and Evans were in the 3rd main, and, they tried really hard, but Mayfield, Dakota, Dustin, they just took over that one. And so Evans really held it out and, got it going. Mayfield had a lot of bobbles, and I was surprised he could really maintain the 4th position. He really did well considering a couple tumbles he had. So I'm sure, he'll pull it out. He'll just toss that one away and start over again. So
He always does. He always comes through in the clutch.
clutch, exactly.
Exactly. All right. You have anything else to say?
Yeah, I think we had a great run by Nathan Bernal. He came up he's from Northern California in the two-wheel open class, and he was sitting on TQ for quite some time. And he, until the last run there in the open class, he was TQ. So he's going to move to 2nd because Cole Tollard got the TQ. We also had Alex K, we call him. He did really well. He got a 5th that round. We had Mason Perillo. He was right up there as well. And it's hard to remember actually everybody individually, but those guys really kind of stood out to me, how well they were driving and how well they did. We got Spencer Rivkin walking by. He's our current world champ. We had a great interview with him yesterday, and he actually, in my opinion, kind of got a little screwed in his race because he got penalized almost for being so nice. The guy he was right behind Carson Wernemont, and he's doing the right thing. He was being very conservative, and he was a little faster than Carson, but he didn't quite have the inside line. Carson's a great driver, kept the inside, and you could see it was kind of frustration was building a little for him because I think he's like, I got to get around this guy, get to the front because I need the points here. And I think what ended up happening is they touched, then they made him do a stop and go, so he dropped back, and that's how allowed Cody Newmandahl to come up into the picture, get up into the lead. And then Spencer made a run right at him there at the finish line, but he didn't get him. But it's still a great run considering everything that happened in the race. Him getting a 2nd there, I think he should be happy with that.
Awesome. Well, stay tuned and see how the Reedy Race of Champions unfolds.